What's up, guys? This is episode 6 on y'all. I almost said episode 10, but no, it's episode 6. Like I said, I'm doing these videos, episodes of the issues, weekly. My rant video, which I'm trying to upload, is not an episode, even though it's as long as an episode. It's just a bunch of shit I had to get off my chest. This episode, I don't really have a topic, to tell you the truth. It could be anything, to tell you the truth. I could just ramble on for y'all. What to talk about? What could we talk about? We could talk about the Wii. We could talk about the Xbox. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. What I'm gonna talk about in episode 6, well, y'all know I'm doing this, going back in time, playing games, trying to make sure that I can find a generation not too old, but just a little bit of a time back, a little back, maybe a little over 10 years ago, maybe a little over 12 years ago. Hopefully that's enough time if I go back. When I was in high school, of course, when holding hands and skill level was relevant in video games. That's what I'm hoping to find. And I was hoping to let y'all know this through, just me playing these games. One system did get disqualified, and I'll let y'all know that already, and that was the PS2, because of one of my favorite games on the PS2, and that was Final Fantasy X. I chose Final Fantasy X to play on the PS2 because, again, it's one of my favorite games. I had started playing Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. I've never beat this game. I started playing it, and there's not any hand-holding that I can see, but it is hard, and that was something I was excited about. However, it just got, not that it's too hard, not that either, it just got really kind of redundant for me in the sense that, okay, why am I going around dressed as a Roman fighting skeletons? That didn't make any sense to me. And then you have 3 of them, and the fact that it's, I didn't play it back in the day. I played it at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was in the dark, and it just didn't scare me, so I just turned it off. We have Geist, and I haven't really started playing this game yet, so, again, once I got out of the part where it, where what you would consider holding hands in these games, which back then was called a tutorial, once you got past that part, it doesn't hold your hand. Another system in which I've been playing a lot lately is the original Xbox. Now, the game I've been playing on that is MechAssault. And again, MechAssault, once you get outside the tutorial, doesn't really hold your hand. Because I have this bitch who, I don't know her name, that's why I said bitch. This bitch who's hollering in my ear all the damn time about, you need to go over here, you need to go over there. It doesn't tell me where over there, over here is. I happen to stumble across it every single time. And that happened to be the way I played a lot of these old retro games back in the day anyways. I would magically stumble across it. I wouldn't know where I was going, and even if I had the little map that would be like, oh, it's over here, I would magically come across it. Because I never paid attention to those maps. I'm one of those people who, I never paid any attention to that shit. I would magically come across it. Even if I had, even if I had the walkthrough guide, I never looked at the damn thing. I magically stumbled across it. Like this right here, I would play this Perfect Dark, you know what it is, it's first-person shooter. I would get stuck on it because I wouldn't be able to figure out what I was doing wrong. Well, I would turn it off for a couple hours, clear my mind out, turn it back on, then it'd be magically I'd figure it out. You know what I mean? And then later on I'd be like, what did I do? I wouldn't even know what I did in order to fix what I was doing wrong. Not that I was, it was just, I wasn't paying any damn attention, and the game didn't tell me what the fuck I did. It was just, I didn't know what I did. You see what I'm saying? So, that's how I play a lot of these games, that when it wasn't that they were holding my hand, it was, I just happened to figure it out without figuring it out. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know, I think that if I go back 10, 11 years, 12, 13 now, you know, I can find these type of games again. And again, it happens to be about the fact that, okay, you have guys like Review Tech USA, you have guys like Alpha Omega Sin, or you have, you know, Boogie 2988, you have Metal Jesus, and they're all, you know, we all sit around talking about games, and, you know, I don't know these guys personally, I just watch their videos. You know, I watch gaming videos all the time. And, you know, we all have different takes on, you know, games holding your hand or gaming being too simple nowadays. And we all like playing these older games because they present a challenge or a skill level to beat them, or they present, you know, something that is not present today. Me, I like, you know, I like stuff like this. This is one thing I really enjoy. If you can see that right there. I like the rating system of old that we lost. You know, like KA games, kids to adults. Or the MA13s. I like stuff that we lost. That's why I play the older games. I like the challenge of old games. Pardon me, I like the games that you have to think about. But when I discovered that about, pardon me, when I discovered that about the PS2, I wasn't looking for something to complain about with the PS2. I have a PS2. If I was looking for something to complain about, believe me, there would be a whole lot more to complain about with the PS2 than just, oh, Final Fantasy X has hand-holding. Believe me, I could find more to complain about with the PS2, like the fact it killed the Sega Dreamcast. But that was like the last thing I was looking to do. I was actually really enjoying playing Final Fantasy X, and then when I realized that that little red fucking arrow was there and was hand-holding in order to continue playing the story, it pissed me off. Because I was like, shit. I am now no longer able to play this due to the fact that this is holding my hand. So, you know, I'm gonna go through, and like I said, I'm hopefully not gonna find it because I don't want to find it on either GameCube or my Xbox. If I do find it, believe me, I'm gonna be mad because I don't want to find it. At the same time, I want to find it because the last thing I want to do is be like, the Sony PS2 is where this shit started. You know what I mean? But if that's what I find, then that's what I find. And I'd hate to say that's where I found it. I'm not looking to find it anywhere. I just hate to be that, you know, I found it on the PS2 first, and then that would be where I found it. And I'm not going to tell you that's where I found it first. But, you know, like I said, that's the first game I see hand-holding at this particular moment. But like I said, I haven't gone through and I haven't played all the games I own on the GameCube. I haven't gone through and I haven't played everything on my Xbox. I've been playing MechAssault on my Xbox. And I haven't really started playing Geist. I haven't really been playing Metal Gear Solid or Resident Evils or Skies of Arcadia or Wind Waker. I haven't really played Ninja Gaiden or, you know, Splinter Cells or the Fable or Blinks, or, well, I can't really say the racing ones because those really don't count. They're racing games. But the Silent Hills or the Splinter Cells, even Fable, you know. So, you know, I don't have a like grand scheme of games for these systems. I have like 18, 19 on the Xbox, and a lot of those happen to be racing games. I have 11 on the GameCube, and I have 9. You heard that? That's an actual number. 9 games on the PS2. I don't want a whole lot. Only have 9, and those are the best of the best, in my opinion. 9 games. So I don't plan on collecting for the PS2 because it's not that they don't have that many. I've said this in my PS2 collection. It's just there's too many for me to collect, and I don't want to spend forever looking. And the ones that I have, I consider the best of the best. And once I got Shadow Hearts, I was done. I was literally done. The fact that I got Shadow Hearts complete black label is the best that I can honestly ask for. And I got Silent Hill 2 on the Xbox. I mean, I could probably get Silent Hill 3 on the PS2 and I'd be set because then I'd have the best of Silent Hill. But like I said, it's not something that I have to have. If I see a game, maybe I'll pick it up, but it's not like I must have these games because I already have the best that I consider. The ones that I played when the PS2 was around, that's what I have. The ones that I defied that time period with, you know what I mean? Like I was at a friend's house and me and that friend, that's what we played constantly. We played Shadow Hearts. We played the Grand Theft Auto 3. We played Final Fantasy X. We played Kingdom Hearts. We played Metal Gear 2 and 3. We played Devil May Cry and Final Fantasy 7. Those were the games we played. So those are the games I have. So I have the games that are attached to a memory for me and my friends for that time frame. Xbox games, I collect those. That was my system at that time. So again, that's why I have that. And that's why that number is so much bigger. GameCube, I just started really respecting GameCube lately. Mainly because, I don't know. Mainly because I guess the Resident Evil series on the GameCube kind of deserves a lot more respect. And also because I'm a Nintendo guy and I've kind of grown into the whole Nintendo guy thing where Nintendo with me is more about, even though the GameCube with me has been more of a hit-miss system, I just really respect it now. I've always respected the Nintendo 64. I have the same amount of games on my 64 as I do my damn Xbox. And I know a lot of people hate the Nintendo 64. To be honest with you, I'll trade my damn Sega Genesis before I'll trade my 64, to be honest with you. And I've thought about it too. I've thought about trading my Sega Genesis and getting some more Nintendo 64 games for it. But that's a whole nother story. But like I said, this has just been me doing an episode on the hand holdings. And I know it's not been all that long. I wish it could be longer, but I really didn't prepare for this episode. I just realized that it's been a week and that now it's going on Tuesday and I haven't even given y'all an episode, and I apologize for that. Next week it'll be a full episode. Hopefully it'll be a week. If not, I'm sorry. I'm starting my job this week and then I have to call about another job to have 2 damn jobs going. So if I don't hit you with any videos, I do apologize, but that is why. I hopefully will be able to get some videos out to y'all soon. Like I said, I do have the rant video coming, and I will let you know. I'll post videos of me picking up games and shit like that. I'll keep y'all posted, man. Like I said, I'll probably be really busy doing stuff about work and getting work going and all that shit. So keep, like I said, hit that like button. And hopefully I'll see y'all sooner than later. Deuces pimpin'.